Yo, Jackie boy.
What's going on, Vic?
What's up, bud?
Nothing, man.
How we doing?
Hanging in there, you know. Just another day. Not just any other day, actually. I take that back. Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
So, thank you to all of those who celebrate this day, keeping the tradition of American heritage alive.
Men and women.
Men and women, yes. Yeah, I want to say thank you for tuning in.
One day it's going to be Happy Memorial Day to men, women, and non-binary, and I hope not.
I don't think that's... I don't think it'll go that far.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I
think there's a line where people are just like, this isn't reality.
And they're not just crossing it, they're blowing it up and
over the top.
Yes. And then infantry, artillery guys, combat engineers, mechanics.
Ordnance. All right,
so what's on today's show?
Happy Memorial Day. As I just said, on today's show, we're playing a game called Real or Fake. Or Fake or Real, whichever one we want to go with for the title of the show. We'll be giving you some funny, bizarre headlines, right, from the news, and you try to spot the fake ones from the real ones. And it's Clown World, so these are going to get really ridiculous. But, first, and as always, we'll be giving you our updates.
Yeah, so Jack, what's been brewing in the world? How's the vasectomy going?
All right, so I know that most of the people that are watching this are previous listeners, but if you're just catching this for the first time, the last episode I went and I got myself a vasectomy, and
he's more woman than Dylan Mulvaney.
You know what's crazy about that? I really wish. Yes, by the way, I deserve that Bud Light spot. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I have to do this for 365 days. 365 days.
Maybe we'll look at Miller Lite, because Miller Lite's being woke.
Oh, yeah.
We'll cover that another day.
All right. So
I see you on a Miller Lite can. I don't... Bud Light, blue's not your color.
No. So I wish there was more information on vasectomies, or at least I wish I had the balls to look it up. But nobody I know got one. So I couldn't just be like, hey, what's going on? Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about this? No. All I had was my brothers, who were teasing me, obviously, and showing me pictures of like bizarre stuff that had nothing to do with the vasectomy. Yeah. My brother sent me a picture of some guy with like 4 snips in his fucking sack on all fours. And I'm like, oh, God, it's going to be rough.
No, it wasn't that bad, right? Because I don't know how, but when I was in the military, I feel like everyone was doing one every month.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew at least 8 people. You're like 9.
I did not know. I knew one person, and I didn't ask him anything, and because I was never planning on doing this. Yeah. No one at 23 goes, can't wait to get that vasectomy.
Yeah. How was like the procedure? Like, they cut your scrotum?
Hold on. I'll get to that.
Oh,
so
please.
The doctor says, I need you to shave your scrotum. The day of, yeah, I mean,
you're paying for it.
You'd think, they'd go through all of the trouble of, they're already staring at you.
It's too many non-binary men getting hard-ons, and I think the doctor's tired of it. So he's like, just shave your own fucking balls, all right?
Yeah. Well, the assisting surgeon was fucking a cutie, bro.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm thinking they're going to go through the backside, because I'm seeing this picture that my brother sent me of this guy on all fours, and I'm like, man, I guess that's what he means. So I shaved like the under sack, and I just left the rest alone. It just looked like a big lion's mane. So I get there, and he's explaining to me the procedure, the doctor. Now I'm there, and he's going through the procedure. He's like, you're gonna be laying down on your back, and I'm like, whoa, this is not what I expected. Yeah. Is it that? Are we not doing that? Like, he's like, you want to do that? I'm like, no. Let's go with the other option. Of course, let's go with what you said. You're the surgeon. So, but I didn't shave there.
Yeah.
And we're sitting on the table, whatever. My junk's out. Pretty nurse next to me. I'm trying to crack jokes. Ha.
Did you chub it up?
No, I couldn't. Room? It was cold in there, bro. It was freezing.
Man. Oh, listen. Note to self. Chub your shit up before going into the doctor.
I tell you, man, I was sitting there, and she probably thought it really was for a fucking sex change. Anyway, it wasn't going to be much work. So I'm there chit-chatting, trying to make jokes. I'm a grower, not a shower. Yeah. Like trying.
So big.
Yeah. So, and the doctor looks down and goes, "You did a shit job of shaving."
Just like that.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Yeah, real professional, doc.
And I'm not sitting there, and now I'm like, well, he's got a knife in his hand, my junk's out. Do I tell him that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing or whatever? So I was like, yeah, I couldn't reach. It just didn't make any sense because you could reach the
front.
Yeah. Just ended up looking like a total dick, but the whole time he was cracking jokes. Another thing they don't tell you.
Under?
No, I did that awake.
But they numb it.
They give you a shot, then they try, then they give you another shot, and then they try, and then they give you another
cuts?
shot.
Like 2, right?
So one on both sides, right?
On both sides.
I asked about that as he was cutting into me. And so it's one on both sides. It's the way the VA does it. And
this is through the VA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, hopefully they didn't leave anything in there.
I don't know. I have a thing with the VA and military police. I'm like, because anyone could be a fucking doctor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of in a way.
I kind of feel like anybody could also do a vasectomy.
Was he in uniform
Didn't
or
seem
he
too
was
difficult.
in...
No, he's a fucking doctor.
No, I know. Well, the doctors are real.
I didn't.
But
everyone's doc to me.
You know how they'll be like, "Hey, look, you E3, you're gonna take an E6 position."
Oh yeah.
Go start cutting.
Yeah. I guess in the civilian sector, that'd be like, "Hey, the supervisor's out, so you 3, you go do the supervisor's job."
Yeah, exactly.
No. So another thing they don't tell you is whether or not it's gonna hurt when you pee. So I had no idea, and for some reason, the question came to me when I'm on the table. Not at any time before it where I could just fucking Google that shit.
Yeah.
Of course. So I get there, and I'm asking him, and he goes, "No. Did it pee before? Or did it burn when you peed before?" And I'm like, "No." He goes, "No, you should be fine. Just, don't
push."
Did it pee before? Only when I wasn't sure about the female and I just had to douse it in bleach. Other than that, I was fine.
So how long was it? 30 minutes?
Dude, I was in and out in 20 minutes and they didn't even give me a goddamn wheelchair. Like,
walk it off. They Joe Jackson. You
no shit. They gave me the wheelchair from the room to the other room where I got to put my clothes on by myself, no help.
Okay.
And they're like, "All right, peace." All right. I'm like, really? Like, oh my God.
That's crazy. Well, you got to go back and check, no?
He said that. And
6 months?
Yeah. No.
It could
2 weeks.
Reconnect, right?
I don't know about any reconnection, but from what I heard, to make sure that there was nothing left in the chamber. But yeah, man. And then after 6 months, I should be 100% in the clear. But one thing they don't tell you guys, if you're getting a vasectomy, make sure your wife knows. Otherwise, the vasectomy doesn't work. And the baby, Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. It would have been better if you just tested it really.
No, because you got to make sure she knows. So if she's fucking around on you.
Yeah. Sure. That'll be one of our news updates one day.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
How's that mug you got there?
It's good. Oh, I got this at Target. Dude, hold on.
What are you writing?
All right. There we go.
There you go. Hold it up to the camera. It said gender fluid. Now it's not gender fluid. They selling that shit in...
They're selling this. And then look, if I'm in a room where, the gender fluidity might be a hazard to my health, I could just flip it around.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, when you go to your update and you start seeing a bunch of Dylan Mulvaney's, you just flip the cup.
So look, Bud Light.
Yeah.
And no? Oh, all right. What about you, man? What's going on with you?
Nothing goes on in my world. It's what goes on in my head while watching shows.
Okay.
So I love this show, Deadliest Catch. I'm sure everyone knows Deadliest Catch. It's an American reality TV series that premiered on Discovery Channel. Premiered on April 12, 2005. The show is basically about crab fishermen and their fishing vessels that are in the Bering Seas, and they go Alaskan crabbing and snow crab.
That sounds like every man's dream.
Yes, throughout the fishing season. And it's based out of, I believe, Alaska. Dutch Harbor, Alaska. It's a manly fucking job.
Yeah.
All right. And to be honest, I believe back in the day, I don't have the statistics now, but it was the top 3 deadliest job you could do. There was lumber.
Probably still is.
Deep sea fishing or whatever you want to call it. And like, I don't know, whatever else was. I'm watching the show and I wanted to catch up on it because, you know, I've watched it. It's been on since 2005 and I've been watching it here and there.
Yeah. No, it was always a good show.
Yeah, I noticed they started bringing in females on the show.
Stop it.
Yes.
Wait. So they put females. Are we talking like females, like the ones
talking,
like?
No, we're not. Yeah, no.
It is ma'am. Like
we're not talking Macho Man Randy Savage looking females. These are regular broads, girls. They're not like manly looking.
They're sandwich makers, and they put them on a ship.
Exactly. They got hired as a chef, quote unquote.
They took the Starbucks barista and told her to put on a fucking raincoat. You're going fucking fishing.
Yeah. So I guess before the show got canceled, though, they wanted. I don't know who they ran by. I don't know if it's still on Discovery, but I guess they're like, hey, listen, guys, we got to add some females to these vessels.
Yeah, got to make some quotas.
So there's like different boats. Everyone has their crew. I don't know. There's like 4 or 5 boats.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it. And like I said, every fucking vessel now has a fucking female. And one of the females abandoned post. During like
she jumped
once
ship?
they set once they set up the traps, like they go back to get them.
Yeah.
During the middle, the captain's like, where is, I didn't get her name, but she's like, where is, you know,
Karen.
blah, blah, blah. Karen. Yeah. And like one of the other guys had to go try to find her and she's in the bathroom puking. So she just left post. And the captain was like fucking real savage. He goes, okay, and like throw up and work. Like get the shit done.
That's great.
Yeah, like, okay, everyone's going to be a little sick. And then one of the guys goes, yeah, I think she's on her thing. And then he's like, well, how long does it last? Like a month? Like the rag.
Yeah.
And they both looked at each other like, I don't even know how long it lasts.
I love
These are fishermen. Yeah.
This is a fisherman show, a fishing show about men doing
men shit,
the most dangerous shit. And the fucking cliffhanger is, will she make it to the next episode?
Exactly.
She's on her period. Dun, dun,
and then he's basically like, well, tell her to get back out there. And he goes, oh, I don't know. She's like in the fetal position and she doesn't really. He's like, all right, whatever. Just let her cool off for a few hours. And I said,
I don't think it's quota. You know what I think it is? I think it's men that just want to be able to watch their show and have their wives not complain about them watching their show. So they throw somebody in there like, look, honey, there's your...
Yeah, in a perfect world, I doubt it. I think it was more the producers and why this world is what it is today. Then there was another female on a different boat where she never casted the hook.
Okay.
So like when the buoys are set out and you go back to retrieve,
right,
you cast this hook to pull in the buoy line,
Makes
to put
sense.
it on this mechanism that brings in this fucking cage and all that.
Perfectly put.
And these cages are expensive. So now just to throw out like a certain amount of line with the bait and the cage and the buoy and the ropes,
right,
you're looking at like $55,000 just for one little section.
Wow.
She ends up, I guess, throwing the hook, missing. And because the boat was so close, the line went under the engine, ripped it,
into the
and
props?
they lost $55,000 in like 1 second. Yeah.
They got fucked.
Yeah, it snapped from the wheel of the engine.
The propeller.
From what I got, yeah. So there goes how much money was in there, and it could have been maybe even $150,000, depending if there was fucking...
How much fish was in it?
Exactly. Well, the snow crabs.
The crabs. Holy shit.
Oh, it gets worse.
That's
well, it doesn't.
great.
I wouldn't say it gets worse than that.
That's great. The show is literally losing money just by having them on.
Just by having a female on and losing audience, I would assume.
And
because you're watching the show because you want to hear them talk bullshit, smoke a cigarette, fucking hook up these snow crabs. You don't want to hear... Now, this one's throwing up. This one's on her period. This one can't fucking throw a hook 5 feet.
Oh, my God.
And then one of the captains now has his wife with him. And this is where I was like, oh, no, I'm shutting it off. This is a dying fucking series now.
Yeah.
And it's like, how fucking nuts is that? Because you figure he only took the job. so he could just be away from her.
Right.
You know, this is seasonal. You go out, I don't know, let's say 4 months or whatever the fuck it is. Don't quote me. And you're just away. You're on the sea. You're with your boys. You're
bringing your problems with you.
Now you're bringing problems with you all year round. This is not seasonal no more. It does not become seasonal. And she just sits there. It's like, maybe he goes, I'm going to take a shit. Make sure the boat doesn't hit an iceberg or something.
She doesn't even peel a potato, nothing.
I don't see anything. No sandwiches being made on that show or nothing. So, but that kind of, So Deadliest Catch. I mean, great show, but sheesh.
So another show gone.
And I don't know how long those females have been on it. Like I said, I just tuned in the other day and I was like, I got to take notes for the show. This is great.
That's another show gone woke, we can call it.
Yes.
All right.
So let's get on to the game show. This is called Fake or Real.
Yeah, buddy.
And as always, let's get the introduction. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Fake and Real Show, where Vic and Jack compete to find out who can spot the most fake or real news.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, it's Memorial Day weekend. We figured we'd try to wrap this episode quick. So if you're commuting or anything, here's a game show. Play along. See how many you could get right, get wrong. We have, 6 each? Jack and I will be competing with each other. This is for nothing. Maybe just bragging rights. I think I'm like 5-1 against you, maybe.
You do tend to kick my ass in most of these.
Well, yeah, we'll see. But anyway, Jack, start it off.
All right.
I got to decide if it's real or fake.
Yes.
And it's just 1 point.
Right.
I'll write it down here.
Now, the point of this is I'm going to try to confuse you with some other fake news, right? Considering that it's fake news, you would think it's most bizarre or most out of this world. But just to show you the comparison of where our world is, that's why we're playing this game.
Sure, but before you get into it,
yeah,
like always, because you have a habit of doing it, don't give me a hint or
no hints.
Naturally be like, oh, you're never going to believe this one. And then do it. Just
you're gonna
fucking
get
read the fucking thing. Yes.
Straight face, solid, diamond hands on all my answers. All right?
All right? Just to remind everyone, this is correct. This is wrong. This is locked in. This is the countdown. And this will be for the winner.
All right.
Well, let's begin.
Headline number 1. Drag queen fronting U.S. Navy's recruitment drive claps back at critics. They only hate you when you're winning.
Can you say it naturally?
All right. So the Navy has hired a drag queen who is the digital face, the head of the digital department for recruiting new recruits into the Navy. On his off time, he's a drag queen.
So he, on his off day,
that's what
in
the
uniform.
article,
he's in uniform.
That's what the article is about.
All right, true.
Correct. All right.
Got it.
United States Navy. I'm sorry.
If anyone's going to do it, the Navy
on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
It's on Memorial Day. Yeah. This is already not the way it should be going in this fucking clown world. But all right.
Let's pull away. Wait, go ahead.
No, I was actually going to start talking about what the actual article.
Yeah, but before. So he's a regular Navy personnel, and then on his off days, he does videos for recruitment. So on his own will,
on
or
his
the
own
Navy's
will,
going,
but
hey,
the
buddy,
Navy
keep this up.
No, the Navy actually pushed him into a position of media, like whatever.
Why are they trying to bring? Okay, let's be honest.
They
the
named
whole
him
drag
like the
queen and stuff. That's more entertainment.
They endorsed him as like the
military
ambassador.
Is more for protecting and possibly giving up your life or killing.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with anything?
Well,
is this just a numbers game at this point?
At this point, I think because the recruitment numbers are so bad, they're pretty much going
because real men are fucking losing out. That's why. And now they just need numbers, I'm assuming.
I think that the ones that we're not sure about joining, they are definitely not joining.
They transphobic?
No.
When I fight in Russia, I want to make sure Russia's on the same page with us.
No, I mean more like the people, if you're out there and you're thinking of joining, but you're not sure. So, you're on or off. But the ones that are going into the military are the ones that really are doing it for like I think
patriotic.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't really lose on that front, but you also bring in the new TikTok generation.
I hope they bring back the draft.
You know what?
Just bring back the fucking draft.
It is, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm not. No. I'm the only child, the eldest.
Yeah. So they're also getting in this new TikTok generation with, and they're all about Biden and, gender fluidity and whatever. So I think that as far as getting people in, it's morally, I think, not going to work out. But at the same time, if it helps your numbers, go for it. But it doesn't look like it. They're still going down. So, yeah.
All right. Well, here's yours.
All right.
So, 1-0, but Jack still goes first round. All right. A woman murders her college roommate over too many Candy Crush requests. So everyone is familiar with the Candy Crush game. Yeah. And sometimes when you need an extra heart or you need an extra life or whatever the case may be, you send the request and you get stuff.
I remember harassing people with that, yeah.
So a woman was murdered because her roommate would just constantly send these requests. Is this fake or real?
No. That sounds like Clown World shit.
I'm kidding, no. Yeah, you got it right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fake. All right, so a story circulated online with various versions claiming that a 19-year-old woman murdered her college roommate for sending too many Candy Crush requests. Thankfully, that's not real.
All right. Well,
but that game was addicting. If there was one game on an iPhone that I was addicted to at one point in time was Candy Crush. That's why I refuse now to download apps. And if I like them, I immediately delete them.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. And these are real fake news articles that were posted. So if you've seen this, let us know down in the comments just to see how far this thing fucking spread. Yeah,
exactly. So it's 1-1, round one completed. We are tied. And let's go. And there's no tiebreaker.
Okay.
So hopefully one of us is wrong at some point. All right, number two.
Trans woman is cleared of flashing her penis at 3 women using Ohio YMCA after judge ruled she was too fat for her genitals to be visible. So, trans woman, I know.
We got a trans one here. I got to make sure we're
I got to break out the dictionary. All right. So, there was a trans woman is cleared of flashing her penis at 3 other women. So, she's cleared of that. The only reason she was cleared of that is because the judge said that she was too fat. The stomach went too far over her penis
for them
be visible.
See.
Right.
And this was at a YMCA.
This was at a YMCA.
And where was this?
In Ohio, of course.
Is that like very blue over there?
I don't think so, but it's...
Oh, man. So I got to... Okay. I would say it's true that she's cleared.
The article is true. There actually was a trans woman who was cleared.
It was a fat guy who showed his penis.
I'm going to say yes, that's what it is. But at the same time, yeah, trans woman would make it but yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So a man showed his penis to 3 women. When he went to court, he considered himself as trans, and the judge said, can't touch this because I'll get fired.
Correct.
You're clear, sir. I mean, ma'am, have a good day.
It is ma'am.
All right.
On you.
All right. So we're in round 2. It's 2-1. Here we go. A female mortuary worker was arrested after being pregnant by one of the corpses she prepared for burial. You need me to give you like a little more into it?
She boned a dead guy and got pregnant from the dead guy. She
recently boned a dead guy. Got pregnant while the next day he went into the burial or wake
That's
services.
Some creepy shit.
That is some creepy. And let me see. This happened in Lexington, Missouri.
Okay.
That's what the article called.
Lexington, Missouri. I'm going to say, I don't know why. I hope it's true. It's true.
It's fake.
I just wanted to see men be able to do things even past
Yeah, so the headline says, was a morgue worker arrested giving birth to a dead man's baby? So it claims that a 38-year-old mortuary worker is being held on $250,000 bail after becoming pregnant by one of her clients.
But it was fake.
It's all fake.
That whole
fake
thing
article,
is fake.
But
I haven't seen this one.
This article is
One.
fake. When I read, because it deemed it fake. Yes, the article is fake, but it is possible in the future, or it could be true. There's just no articles about a true story of it. Mm-hmm. But this article was fake.
So you're saying it's possible for men to impregnate?
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how long after death can a man be? Because if he died and then in 12 hours the morgue is working on him, could he ejaculate? I don't know. I'll have to ask my doctor friend and get back to everyone.
Yeah, when I go for my checkup, I'll be like, Doc, do you think this will work 12 hours after I die?
But the article was like perfect. Like it said, according to the statements by police at Marmaduke, the alleged victim experienced a post-mortem erection while being bathed. Being alone, she straddled the dead man and proceeded to have sex with him. Much to her surprise, the alleged victim came to an orgasm several minutes after. A few weeks later, she had a positive pregnancy test while receiving a routine medical exam. That's how the article read. But it's fake news. Fake
news.
All right, so on to round 3. It's 2-1. I'm in the lead, which is good.
Sounds good.
Is this another trans one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, the Chris Rock and Will Smith staged the slap.
Oh, wow. I don't even know this one. So, did Chris Rock and Will Smith stage the slap? Now, I'm going to go from
the slap heard around the world.
Yes.
The infamous storming of the stage while Chris Rock was roasting Will Smith. That it was staged. The whole thing was fake. So, if I say fake,
that means...
The article is true.
The article is true. No,
is the article true?
That they staged it?
That they staged it?
Mm-mm. I don't think so, because he did a special and he spoke about it his last 10 minutes, and I don't think it was
neither of them have been more famous than they are now.
Well, they're very well known.
They were well known. It's funny you brought
up Will Smith, too. Yeah, I'm going to say no, it was not staged.
Okay.
That was real. Will Smith did hit him because he's a bitch.
Right.
Right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You got that point, buddy. Nice way to go. Woo!
Yeah, no way that was staged. I mean...
Well, there was an article out there that was making the claim that Chris Rock had actually had a pad on his face to, lessen the blow or whatever, but it was clearly fucking debunked.
Just take it like a man.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of Will Smith.
Okay.
I have a Will Smith one.
Please.
All right, Netflix has announced a new series in which Will Smith will play the Nazi leader Adolf Hitler.
No.
You're saying no?
I'm saying that's not true.
All right, correct.
All right.
You got to look at I want you to look at this real quick. Actually, I'm going to copy and paste and put it in, because our notes, it'll be right under your vasectomy. Our notes is like, you want to check that article on the vasectomy for the season 4? Look at that image in the other document. Everything will be posted on YouTube or Rumble, so you could check out as we play. I'll have images and everything.
Oh, wow. That looks really good.
That's really good, right?
Yeah.
So basically, however...
I think he missed his calling. I think this would have been better than the genie he played.
Yeah. So however, the claim that Netflix has announced, this is alleged. There's no Will Smith playing Adolf Hitler. Someone took his face... Put it through an AI, put Adolf Hitler, and that's what they got. But this looks legit.
I want to see this movie. Am I wrong? Am I bad for wanting to see this movie?
I mean...
I honestly think
I like to watch movies based on real personnel.
Oh, so I don't
Will
give
Smith, a black Hitler? I mean, come on.
I think that would be so perfect.
Yeah?
Just to put the bow on the top of this shit pie. Just a cherry.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so round 4, it's 3-2.
All right.
I got all 3 right. Jack got 1-0-1. Let's time to redeem himself.
Yeah, I got it. With this one,
maybe a little audience clap here. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get Jack on the board here.
All right. 3 North Carolina healthcare systems are diagnosing toddlers with gender dysphoria and transitioning them.
Say that one more time. 3
North Carolina healthcare systems are diagnosing toddlers with gender dysphoria and transitioning them.
You got good ones, by the way. These are good articles. Holy shit. Because this is... So a toddler, I don't know if I'm looking too into it. This is my issue. A toddler is someone got to be under the age of like fucking 5.
I don't know, but I don't think it matters if it's before the age of 14.
Okay.
I think it, no, actually, I take that back. It matters, obviously, if it's before the age of 18, but I could see why some slow people...
What are they doing again?
Would think that a 15-year-old could decide something like that. Yeah. Smooth brains, you know who I'm talking about.
You said they're diagnosing?
So, yeah, this says with toddlers, gender dysphoria and transitioning them.
See, I want to say true right now.
These are the ones that are like, oh, they picked up a fire truck, so my daughter must be a boy.
Yeah. All right. But North Carolina, I don't see it being like blue like that. I don't even remember.
You got this.
Yeah, I know. I think I got it. True or false? A toddler. I mean, you got to be a real fucking piece of work to fucking be like, yeah, your 2-year-old actually has gender dysphoria.
Yeah,
but in today's world,
where it's okay, it was.
I feel like you want me to say true, but
it was said by some. Was it a senator? I forgot who it was, but remember back when it was okay to determine whether or not the baby should live after it's born.
Well, that's happening. Colorado, Denver.
Yeah. So you're talking about this being weird. We're literally putting them down.
Toddler. I guess, yeah, I'm going to go with true.
All right, I got my point. You were wrong. This is fake. Fake news. Fuck news.
I know I should have fucking won fake.
Yeah, buddy. So I saw this and I was like, this is fake news?
So you could tie it.
All right.
You could tie it or you could...
This is an actual article. Yeah. And I got it from the AP News. The AP News has a section of not real news. So they really helped me out with this. Appreciate it. Thank you, AP News, for putting out half the fake stuff and then reporting half the fake stuff.
But there's people doing it, I guess, just not the toddlers. That's why.
Right.
Just throwing my gut. All right. Here it is for the tie. Here's the claim. A video, which I can't really show you, but a video shows a hunter getting attacked by a lion while posting it with a recent kill. So basically a hunter goes out, does trophy killing to a lion. As they're taking pictures, another lion comes. Have you ever seen this video?
No.
So another lion comes and tries to attack them. And it's all captured on video.
That level of coincidence, I'll accept in my reality. I'm going to say that's true. No.
False. But if you look at the video, this is good.
Because I've seen videos of trophy hunters.
So if you look at the video,
which
which will be available on YouTube, I'll just explain it for Jack because I don't have it up right now. This is a real picture of a lion dead. There's a female behind it, and she's holding a rifle. And another lion just comes out of nowhere, and she's like, what? And just like drops everything and starts running, and the other guy runs, and the camera goes down. Okay. Which looks real because the lion like hops, and it looks like the ground moved. It's actually fake. So it was a real picture. It was a guy, so they CGI'd the lion.
Oh, okay.
Put a background to it, put her behind it, and made a fake video using special effects to make it look like. And what they did was they posted up this video and they said, something about woman, a video that's purposely shows a lion attacking a big game hunter. And then it had hashtags. It said, stop trophy hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Why would someone upload a picture of them killing a lion and then put hashtag stop trophy hunting, which that's no sense. That's where it gave it away.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, you got to check this out on YouTube. I'll post the video up as clear as day, and then I'll post the real picture next to the fake picture.
Sounds good. Good.
Which, if you look at the picture the article is, you can now tell, looking at the real picture, that, yeah, this was fucking complete bullshit.
Right. But it was an article that circulated, so if you guys seen this one, let us know.
Fake.
Comments help. Comments, share, like, subscribe. We always forget to like ask our audience to do that.
It's on my YouTube thing. I mean, for the audio listeners, yeah. So if you listen on audio, Spotify, Google, Apple, iHeart, and all those other beautiful audios, don't forget to fucking give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook. We're bigger on Instagram, and subscribe to YouTube. Obviously, duh. All right, so we're going into round 5. We got 2 more left. Round 5. It's 3-2.
All right. So for this one, a YouTuber whose single-engine airplane crashed in California National Forest admitted that he downed the aircraft to boost his views for a sponsorship deal.
So he survived.
YouTuber he staged his own plane crash for views.
Oh, okay. The YouTuber, and what kind of helicopter was it? Like
it was a single-engine airplane. Like it was a small
like those
plane.
Small little ones that normally crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, so yeah, I mean, I could see that being done. California. I mean, all my boxes are clicking. Yes. Retarded kid, click. California, click. Plane, flick. Want attention, click.
Nice.
Shiza.
Thought you can get away with it without any repercussions? Yeah. Click.
Is he white? Click. Yeah. Lawyer? Click. But how old was he? Did it say how old he was? Or no?
29.
29? That's possible.
I'm going to say click to that, too.
Yeah, shut up.
I don't see very many old people.
Oh, man. I want to say true, and then it turns out to be false. I could see idiots doing this. That's the thing. I could see this moron fucking doing it. But for some reason, I feel like it's going to be false. Oh, man.
Help him out. Well, not help him out. You guys
I'm putting myself on a timer.
All right. Would be dope to have this live, no?
Yeah, it would be.
This way the crowd could be in the comments just roasting you for taking so long.
You know what? In today's world, I have no other choice but to say it's true.
Nice. All right, I'll give you that. That was true. Yeah.
Oh.
True.
Nice.
What an idiot.
What a dumb ass.
Trevor Jacobs.
All right, so
enjoy maximum 20 years behind
bars.
It's
4-2. Really? Yeah, 100%.
2 million views though.
Times a nickel.
He made like $2,000 that.
I'll get you. I don't know if they still do the nickel thing on YouTube.
Like $2,000 fucking dollars.
100,000.
100,000. All right. So he can afford a lawyer. So, yeah. And that was all pointless.
I did it for views, dude. Yeah. I mean, Judge, Your Honor.
Your Honor, man.
Your Honor, man, you know?
Come on.
All right, so it is 4-2. We have one more question left in round 5, and then we go to round 6. So Jack needs to get this correct.
Yep.
In order to stay alive.
I got this.
I believe you do. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did Buzz Aldrin take Community on the moon? We're talking about the astronaut.
I see it. Don't you need a priest for that?
I mean, they could have everything blessed and then go to the moon.
Ah, okay.
They could.
Yeah, pre-blessing.
Pre-blessing.
I thought that shit needed to be.
Apollo 11 astronaut Buzz Aldrin said he wanted to perform some appropriate symbolic act regarding the University of seeking during the moon landing. So did he do communion on the moon?
I could see traveling through space and landing on the moon being a very spiritually motivating time, but to pre-plan that, I don't know. But I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's true.
Sure.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Yep, it's true. Oh, Jack's got a chance.
I see it. That wasn't that. I could see that.
Yeah. So this happened in July 20th, 1969. The only thing is NASA asked him not to broadcast it. So this was, I don't know why they wouldn't, but so Reverend M. Dean Woodruff, the minister of the Webster Presbyterian Church, where Aldrin was an elder, he did all the setting up communion and all that, and they had little glasses, wine, the body of Christ, the bread.
Yeah, I thought that blessing needed to be fresh, so that's why when you got it either in your hand or in your mouth, I let the priest put it in my mouth.
I don't think the priest was risking going to the moon.
No. But I did always think it was weird that he held his finger in my mouth a little too long and put that cookie in. Like, you're just supposed to drop it there, Father. I did one of those.
Up here. Oh, God, have mercy on you, soul, Jack.
I don't know. You always gave me an extra cookie if I did that.
Yeah. So. All right, let's get on to it. Round 6. I need to get this right to win, but should we maybe swap it? Maybe I'll go first. This way, if you get it wrong and I get mine wrong, we're tied, right? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, we'll keep it the same. It's 4-3. I need to get this right. If I get it wrong, you can tie. And then for a tiebreaker, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Someone's got to win.
All right.
What do we got?
All right. This next article, the hotel in New York. Sorry, I had the fucking line all mixed. Mm-hmm. So New York hotels kick out veterans in order to shelter illegal immigrants.
You sure you want to give me that one?
Yes.
All right, it's true.
It's true.
I know
it's very true. Is it true because it's all over the news and you know that? Or
yes, because I follow amazing people on Instagram, and that was like the #1 post this week.
So
I can't believe we are.
I didn't think this was true.
Kicking veterans
it was on
out
CNN
to shelter migrants. This has to do something with voting. It just has to be.
What do you mean?
Because they bringing in migrants, and every blue state wants a migrant to have an ID through the DMV. When we have to get a DMV, we got to bring like 4 fucking proofs of address, names, original documents. Now they're just giving them, not a driver's license, it just says identification on it.
Yeah.
And what do you need to vote?
An ID.
An ID.
Yeah.
So you put in 1, 2, and 3
They did
together.
that in California, and then they realized that it fucked up the voting. So then the people that had IDs, the driver's licenses, and they were citizens, needed to go get additional paperwork for a different license so that their ID is different from the illegal immigrants that were getting them also.
Yeah.
So it's fucking insane shit.
Crazy.
But I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow. So I don't have to... I couldn't see this being real, and it was on TV while it was playing out. There's no fucking way. They're gonna find this is fake.
It's real.
There's no fucking way.
You don't really see it on the news, so you gotta like follow special social media to actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because NBC's not going. Hey, by the way, for Memorial Day weekend, we're getting rid of all the veterans, and we're putting in some migrants that we illegally brought here on purpose.
No, while this was going on,
and you know what the Biden administration wants to do, right?
What?
They want to give them unemployment while they're here.
Sure.
Yeah, of course. It's coming out of our money.
Fuck it.
Not his. Unemployment and make sure it's medically covered head to toe.
I'll do that if I get to claim everyone that took a little bit of that money.
Yeah.
At the end of the year.
Just keep taking, there's no, you're poor or rich. And even the rich is not even rich anymore. All right. Well, I won, but I still want to hear your take on this one.
Okay.
It's a Bruce Lee one. You ever seen the video of him, Bruce Lee?
Yeah. No, I didn't say who. I said ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Tell me he was Chinese.
Yes?
Sure.
Lee?
I don't know. Korean? All right. Remember the video that surfaced the web of him playing ping pong with nunchucks?
Yeah. That one was insane.
Yes. So a video shows martial artist star Bruce Lee expertly playing ping pong using nunchucks rather than the paddles.
Yeah.
Was that video real or fake?
I'm going to say that was real. It looked real.
It was fake.
No.
Oh, yeah. That video is fake. However, a full version of the video did air. The clip is not a recording of real event. It's a digital creation intended as a virtual advertisement for Nokia N96 limited edition Bruce Lee cell phone produced back in 2008. 35 years later, after his death by the Beijing, he's Chinese, office of the JWT, which stands for J. Walter Thomas. So the video employs a Bruce Lee look-alike actor pretending to play beer pong against an opponent. What they do is the movements are synchronized, and then they just add the ball and the sound to make it look like he's really whacking it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was a Bruce Lee look-alike. It wasn't even him.
Huh.
Ha! catch that one, motherfucker.
That really. All right, so I know that there were.
Did I just bum out half of America?
You just fucking ruined my day, bro. Because that was one that I have seen.
Should have done a trans one. Sorry.
God damn. Yeah, see? Keep it light. That was a piece of my reality you just took away from me.
All right. So 3-5. Another one in the books for Vic. I think I'm 10-0 against you. You might have won one, actually. I think you did win one.
I did win one. It was the anime one, and I didn't just win. I fucking smoked your ass.
All right, well, listen, we don't want to hold up everyone's time. Episode 4, season is just brewing. Jack, it's Memorial Day weekend. You guys be safe, fucking be responsible drinkers. But before you go out there and be a whore or a fat fuck,
get responsibly drunk as
take
fuck.
5 seconds, send the post out, or just contact a friend that you know is a veteran and be like, hey, listen, happy Memorial Day to anyone that you lost, he or her.
Yeah.
What do you got? Yeah.
Take that moment of silence at 3 p.m. Even if you don't really care, just do it for us.
Do it.
And, well, not us, but those who have passed. And we love you as always. Thank you for tuning in. Let's catch you on the next one.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Like I said, you can hit us up on Spotify, all audio platforms except for the Pandora. We're now on YouTube, and Jack got us on Rumble.
Yeah, buddy.
And hit us up on Instagram and Facebook. We'll see you for the next one. Peace.